to our last segment of the show here with the Reign. And usually during these tough weeks, the Reign generally are the encouraging segment of the show just because they tend to be more consistent than the other teams. Not this week. A whole lot of losing this week. It's unfortunate. I don't like losing. It's not fun. I don't know if you've ever done it. It's not fun. This past week, first road game of the season for the Reign. It starts a 3-game road trip as they start here in Chicago, and then we'll play 2 games in California, so coming back to the West Coast. March 23rd at the Chicago Red Stars was a 1-2 loss. It was an afternoon game, 1 o'clock start, Pacific time, 3 o'clock start, Chicago time. This one was tough. After the first half that the Reign had in their season and home opener against the Washington Spirit, with the way the offense looked, with the sort of plays that the defensive side of things made in order to keep that clean sheet, I was relatively encouraged. I was like, hey, if you can beat this Spirit team, albeit without Trinity Rodman, to kick off the year as you're kind of working your way back into things, that's impressive. And then you play a Chicago Red Star team that, they've struggled the last few years. They've got Mal Swanson back in the lineup, so they're different. They should be considered different. And they look different. They kind of gave the Reign some fits. The Reign really weren't able to generate that much in terms of quality offensive chances. They gave up the first goal that was, just got to be able to clear the ball out, and the Reign weren't able to. The Reign do tie it as our player of the match, midfielder Ji So-yeon, who had an 8.1 match rating, 1 goal, 83% passing, 3 chances created, which is the most chances created in the match, and then 2 shots on target. She had a great goal, I believe, from just about the edge of the box, kind of almost chipped it over everybody, hit the post up near the top corner, and went in. But shortly into the second half, the Reign gave up that, Ji So-yeon's goal came into the second half. Shortly after, I believe it was 5 minutes after, the Red Stars tied it up on a ball. Max Rahl got behind the Reign back line, and it was just great opportunity. The Reign weren't able to equalize, and we end up with the first drop points of the year for the club. We go straight to the injury report. No questionable players in this one, just 3 players out. The same 2 from last week. Alana Cook dealing with a leg injury still. Veronica Lasco dealing with a knee injury. A new addition, midfielder Sam Meza. Meza's dealing with an illness, so unfortunate there. Hopefully we can get at least a few of those players back before the match next week in San Diego. So we go straight into team-related news here. March 19th, the team continues to make contract-related moves. Just after last week when they had all of the stuff with the roster being finalized, the club extended defender Phoebe McClernon through the 2026 season. On the 19th, McClernon is in her 3rd year with the Reign, having totaled 15 starts and 20 regular season games played since joining the club back in 22. The versatile defender has made 20 consecutive starts for Seattle across all competitions, helping the team earn 6 clean sheets in those 10 appearances. Despite missing the first 12 regular season games last year due to a back injury, she finished the year 5th on the team in total clearances at 34, tackles 1 at 20, and interceptions at 19. Since getting drafted by the Orlando Pride as the 14th overall pick back in the 2020 draft, McClernon is a Pennsylvania native that has registered 30 starts and 41 regular season appearances, recording 26 duels won, 93 clearances, 62 interceptions, and 56 tackles won. McClernon has provided some great versatility all across the line, the back line for the Reign. She was a little bit scary when she first came in here because she had some reckless tackles, but the Reign have kind of really, I'd say reined that in, but that'd be really on the nose. It really kind of brought that down, and she's been really solid for the club on that back line. So not surprised at all to see that extension. The next day, the club continued with their announcements. Not a contract announcement, it's a tournament announcement. The Reign will participate, as announced on the 20th, in the NWSL X Liga MX X Femenil Summer Cup. So the NWSL and Liga MX Femenil today announced a historic new partnership connecting 2 of the world's top women's soccer leagues. As part of the groundbreaking collaboration, the 2 leagues will compete in the first ever NWSL X Liga MX Femenil Summer Cup. That tournament will feature all 14 NWSL clubs and the 6 teams with the most points achieved in the Liga MX Femenil, Clausura, and Apertura during the 2023 during 2023, including teams like Tigres, Club America, Chivas de Guadalajara, Real de Monterrey, Pachuca, and Tijuana. Kicking off on July 19th, this 33-match tournament will consist of 30 group stage contests, followed by a 4-team semifinal round slated for the week of about August 4th. That championship match for that will take place the weekend of October 25th through 27th. So this Summer Cup will feature 5 groups, including 4 groups of 3 NWSL clubs and 1 Liga MX Femenil club, and 1 group with 2 clubs from each of the leagues. Each participating club will compete in a minimum of 3 matches. The Reign will compete in Group A alongside their rivals, the Portland Thorns, and expansion team Utah Royals. The Utah Royals have been in the NWSL before, though, in addition to Tijuana. So there are 3 matches that are being played. They're going to host 2 of them. Friday, July 19th, a 6 o'clock start versus the Utah Royals at Lumen Field. Sunday, July 28th, a 3 o'clock start against Tijuana at Lumen Field, and then the one away match they're playing Wednesday, July 31st, a 7 o'clock start versus the Portland Thorns at Providence Park. We go here immediately to wrap things up. The Reign sit at a 1 loss, no draws record. They're 5th in the NWSL table with 3 standing points. Looking ahead, their next match is March 29th at the San Diego Wave. A 7 o'clock start. To watch that match, I know there's been a lot of talk about where to watch these matches. With the new media deal, it's kind of tough. I understand it. I hear you. I see you. You are felt. You are seen. All that. This match against the Wave on the 29th is on Amazon Prime Video. So